Okay, it's gonna be one of the weirder reviews that I'm gonna do. So we're watching the Moira and the Bastion here. This is Inelia, who's playing Moira, and we have the Bastion here, who's playing who's BleeperZ83. I don't know the rank of this. If this was PC, I would guess this is bronze, and they are in a fight. I lost my best friend because of this Overwatch match. I'm a healer main, and my friend is a DPS. We always play together, and I always try to give him more attention, while also, of course, trying to fulfill my role as a team healer to win the game. However, for some time now, my friend has been telling me that I'm not healing him as much as I used to. It feels like the beginning of a breakup. Yesterday, we played a match that has become quite controversial, and we argued a lot about it. Since neither of us is backing down, the argument escalated to the point where we're not talking to each other anymore. To be fair, I don't think this sounds like you lost them, right? It sounds like you're in a fight and like you're gonna get over it. If you've been friends for a while, I seriously doubt that an argument over this game is gonna break you up. Anyway, this specific match is this one. I play as Moira, our friend plays Bastion. Around the 2:58-minute mark until approximately 3:40, he accused me of not healing him enough when I thought he was going to move away, but instead he starts shooting at the Ramatra. Can any Masters level player or someone experienced provide insight into who might be at fault here? Thank you very much. So, the comments are already very funny. I've gone to this a couple hours late. I like getting in on these early, but I can't always. It's not always possible when you're eating dinner. And people were saying pretty much what I expected, which is like it's a stupid thing to lose a friend over this. Blah blah blah. Like you guys both aren't backing down. You're both at fault here. Whatever. I'm gonna try to focus on the actual gameplay elements of this, just to give you some idea of like what maybe you should be doing better. I will also note you don't need to be a Masters level player to understand like what's gone wrong here. I think even in like gold, you can already look at this replay and tell you like what's happening, what's wrong. So I'm not gonna start at 258. I'm actually start at 252. So at this moment in time, we're gonna look back a little bit. So you have I think 3 people alive over here. Yeah, I think you have 3 people alive. You, the Winston, and then I think your Sombra's around here somewhere. Yeah, your Sombra is literally in the Winston, which is why we can't see her. But you have 1, 2, 3 people here. You have 2 people walking back from spawn. This is a bad time to be taking a fight for sure. Like, you really don't want to be taking this fight because they have all 5 people up right now. So, you really want to be playing solo here. Unfortunately, your Winston's super committed. And unfortunately, you aren't with him. So you really should have been focusing healing the Winston from the very start because your damage right now is irrelevant, but the Winston's getting absolutely murdered right now, and you guys have no chance of winning the fight even if you do damage. So you should just keep the Winston alive, right? Farm or coalesce and see what happens from there. Unfortunately, you can't stay with the Winston. Winston's gonna die. This is mostly the Winston's fault, to be clear. Like I would say, like 90% the Winston's fault, but you should have been on the Winston. EMP gets popped here. This is a terrible idea because again, this is a now 2-on-5 situation. So like, even though it's like a good EMP hits basically hits everybody, I think you still can't win this fight. So there's no chance of winning this fight. You should just try to withdraw here. You shouldn't be pushing in right now. Again, this is recklessly dangerous, and you really should die. Like, look at how many people are on your side that you have no awareness of. They just miss you. I'm pretty sure this Reaper just whiffs you multiple times here. I don't know how you cannot die in this situation. Yeah, see? Like, that whole shot just missed. And then this shot is late. So, yeah, you're extremely lucky to not be dead. But, fine. Okay. So, you faded out here. You should leave the Sombra. You definitely shouldn't be in this room. Like, you should be out of here. I would fade out because there's no way to win this fight. Now, you pop Coalescence. First of all, your Sombra's already dead. A. Second, your Winston's already dead, so you knew that already. So this is currently a 1-on-5 situation. You can't be popping Coalescence here. Like, this is a total waste of an ultimate, as we're gonna see. Like, yeah, you pop it, but like, what? No one here's gonna die. Like, they have 2 supports alive, they have cover if they actually did get low. This Coalescence is entirely wasted, and you're like, oh shoot, and now you're forced to come back in. Because you play outside, right, with your Coalescence, it baits your Baptiste in, because your Baptiste is trying to follow your lead here. He's like, oh, Moira's out, I gotta go save the Moira. Now the Baptiste is like, oh shoot, and now he's trying to back up. He can't back up here because he's too overextended. He doesn't have a good escape. So I think they're gonna follow up. No, does he back up? I think he's gonna die here. Maybe he lives. But regardless, I think maybe Lamp is forced. Yeah, Lamp's forced, Regen Burst is forced. All in all, just bad play. So we're gonna keep going right now. Your tank is back as Zarya. You're gonna ban the tank to go heal your Bastion, which I understand your Bastion's super low, critically low. Note right now, your healing accuracy is a big problem. So this is like a 100% healing accuracy situation. Like, there's no reason to miss him. But as we're gonna see from the vertical view, you're hitting him, you're missing him, you're missing him, you're missing him. Okay, you start hitting him again, right? Now you're missing him, missing. Okay, we're hitting him again. Like, now we're missing. So he's not full, right? Like, he's still missing a lot of health right now. Missing. This is no good, right? Again, look at it from your perspective. Like, this is like basic Overwatch mechanics 101. Like, you can't be missing your friendly heroes when they're not even dodging, right? So again, missing, 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 hitting, missing, 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 missing. And remember, it takes some time for the projectiles to actually hit them because it's just some travel time. Finally hitting him, right? But then you swing off. Again, he's not fully healed yet. He's still missing health, and there's a tank right here. There's no reason to not top him off right now. And then the tank is here. So you can conceivably pocket the Bastion through this and kill the Ramatra. Moira heals for like 80-ish health a second with her spray alone. Her heal orb heals for another 50, so it's like you're looking at about like 130, 135-ish. So Ramatra does 100 damage per second with staff, 80 damage per second with punch, so you can heal Bastion through Ramatra alone no matter what. But you don't want to be frontlining here. This is what's called frontlining, where you are the leading element of your team, like the leading person. This is bad because they can focus you down and kill you. Not the right call here to be damaging the Ramatra. Again, all you gotta do is heal the Bastion right now, and it's mathematically impossible for the Ramatra to kill him in staff form or in Omnic form. Right? Sorry, in Nemesis form, right? Neither staff nor punches can kill the Bastion as long as you're healing the Bastion. The correct call here is to be healing the Bastion. Again, healing the Bastion here guarantees the Bastion lives, and the Ramatra will either die or leave. So your damage right now, irrelevant. You do 50 damage a second with your alternate fire, your leech. That tanks ignore 50 damage a second. That's like, Symmetra turret level of damage. Nobody cares. It doesn't do anything. Against squishies, it matters. Against tanks don't care. So you're going to start healing your Bastion finally, but you're way too late, and you're too far. So watch the spray. So notice the spray is going to stop around here. This is a big gap, right? This is almost twice the distance away from you that you need to be, you need to halve the distance. You need to be right here to be healing your Bastion, a little closer, something like that. But you're way too far away, so your healing isn't reaching him. Now you finally start coming towards him. Okay, he somehow manages to stay alive, which is incredible. Now you stop healing him, which is crazy because you're finally close enough to heal him. You really need to be healing the Bastion right now, and because of your healing accuracy issues, your Bastion's gonna end up dying. So I would say that's pretty much on you. You really should have been able to heal the Bastion the whole time. Then you see the Sombra, who's incredibly low, and you should have been healing the Sombra. Instead of just looking over here. Your Sombra is not going to die? Yeah, she's going to live, barely. And then you're going to fade away, and then now the fight is over. So that's your perspective. Now, you might look at this and be like, you're probably going to send this video to your friend, or maybe you won't, because, maybe you might think it looks like you're going to look like the bad one. You'll be like, oh, you made so many mistakes. But let's look at it from your friend's perspective. So, friend's coming out of spawn, right? Walking forwards, okay, great. Nothing super exciting, blah, 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 walking up. As a reminder, right now your friend knows Winston is dead, okay? EMP gets popped, so for the record, the closest way to get to a fight is here. So if your Bastion thinks I can win a fight, he should come out here and fight right away. Because what he's actually going to end up doing, he's going to go out this way. And just looking at it from the vertical perspective, I'll give you an idea for just how long this route takes. So instead of going this distance right here to take the fight, he's going to go all the way down here, which is 2.5 times the distance, give or take? It's an insanely long rotation to be doing this. This is not the time for him to be walking out if he thought he could win this. But first he's going to pop ultimate. Again, remember your tank is dead. The odds of you winning a fight, a 4-on-5, where your Bastion's not even there, is very, very low. Then he's going to take it all the way around the side. I'm not super familiar with Bastion's ulti, but I don't think you need to take it all the way here. I feel like you can either run it over the top or through this doorway. But he's going to take it all the way out here. Then he's going to go pop, pop, pop. Okay, Bastion usage. I'm not going to microanalyze it. I think he could have gotten the kill there if he was better, especially on the Ana. You'll see the Ana is hard scoped right now. So a good technique is for Bastion players is do 1-2 on a target on both sides. Look for the direction they're running, and then do a third one there. That's a pretty good chance of getting a kill on a squishy target who has no other mobility. So I think the Bastion could have guaranteed a kill here on the Ana, especially at this level of play. But obviously that's not what happens. Doesn't get a kill. Totally wastes the ultimate. So Bastion also wastes the ultimate, just like you wasted your coalescence. Then Bastion continuing a long rotation. Remember, your tank is dead. Your Sombra is dead. So now you're in a at best a 3-on-5 situation, but he's totally separated from your team. He's intentionally left both supports, rotated on his own. He comes over here. He has the Ana hard scoped. Nobody is aware of what's going on right now. He could just right click the Ana right with grenade, and then he could just kill her with a regular gun and then go assault form. Is that what he does? No. He fires the grenade into the middle of nowhere. This is literally not targeting anybody. No one's even close to this grenade. And then he pops assault form. Now, he does have a flank. First of all, the grenade is going to warn people, because the Ana's going to see, wait, what the heck? Because she's going to see it on her screen when this grenade gets popped. Right? She hears it, she immediately turns, she's like, wait, what? Then she starts firing, so that's a bad warning, right? Bastion lost the advantage of surprise. Then he starts gunning down the Ana. He immediately gets shielded off. Ana had covered the whole time, so he had no chance of killing her unless he bursted her down with a grenade, right? Or like maybe one assault form and she doesn't notice right away. But now, Bastion's super low. For the record, everything that Bastion does over here is a mistake. There is no reason for the Bastion to be here in the beginning. He is completely alone, chose to be alone, left his team going into an outnumbered fight, and as a result, he's all the way over here by himself trying to stay alive. This is 1000% the Bastion's fault. There's no way he could blame anybody for this right now. It's shocking that somehow he's going to get away in this situation. This is the reason why I think it's bronze. Nobody here can aim. Nobody here can aim. Nobody here can dodge. Nobody here can path correctly. Nobody here can use their abilities. Like, everything here is just is very crude, we'll say. Anyway, Bastion decides to re-engage. Again, not even full health. This is not a particularly good fight for him right now. He misses the grenade on a tank. This is brutal. You really don't want to be missing a grenade right now on a tank that's running straight at you. This is not even a hard shot. Like, whiffs the grenade, starts shooting. Aim is not great here. Obviously, having some trouble. Probably mouse sensitivity or controller sensitivity is likely too high. You shouldn't bother shooting Ramattra Shield. Ramattra Shield has 1,000 health and only lasts 4 seconds. So, yeah, that's not great. You don't want to be doing that. Now we come back over here. Now start shooting the Ramatra. Okay, fine. Not really doing a great job dodging or aiming, but, you know, it kind of is what it is. But really, all he has to do is just go over here with knowing that you're here. Just go right here, pop a Assault Form, and just kill the Ramatra. You know, like it really would be that easy. He's trying way too hard to like kind of dodge around while in recon form, which is no good. But finally, he gets some healing. He could have popped again recon form to give himself like extra durability here and potentially survive, but he didn't. So in net here, whose fault is this? Quite frankly, it's both of your. It's everybody in this game's fault. You're all making so many mistakes, right? Like, this was a 40-second chunk of gameplay. I don't know how long I've already spent on this game. On this replay, like 15 minutes. There's so many things going wrong here. The primary issue that both of you made the biggest mistake on was the fight was not winnable from the start. Even if you had aimbots, if you were literally cheating, you could not have won this fight, because it was a 3v5 situation when you started popping your ultimates and doing all your crazy things. That's kind of like number one here, is nothing you did mattered because it was the wrong time to fight. Just don't fight. Just regroup with your team, with your tank, fight 5-on-5 again. That's kind of point number one. Number two, on your side, I think that you, the Moira, need to be better about your healing accuracy and saving teammates and just being aware when people are injured, right? I think that's kind of the primary thing I would note for you. And then for your Bastion, I would say don't rotate off on your weird flank by yourself that had no chance of working. Like, that was inherently not good. I would also say that to be a DPS at this level, if you want to get better, I think your accuracy needs to be better too. I think your recon form and assault form were both not great for accuracy, and missing grenades is no good. Like, you can't be missing grenades on a target that is literally not even dodging you. Right? If you see, the Bastion comes over here, he sees the Ana first. It's not even like he saw the Ana later. He sees the Ana right now, and he could just stick the Ana. She's not even moving. She's just hard scope right now. Just stick the Ana. This grenade, maybe it's aimed for the Moira, but like even then, even if it was on track for the Moira, A, Moira can fade out of it. B, the Moira takes damage and then immediately gets saved by the Ana, because sticky grenade doesn't do enough damage to kill the Moira anyway. So there's no reason to be targeting the Moira here. Just target the Ana. So like the target priority here is bad. The accuracy is bad. The general engage, like wasting the advantage of surprise here, is bad. The position and timing of this bad. It's all bad. So fundamentally, you know, you're making mistakes as support. Your friend is making mistakes at DPS. It's all a wash, you know? I don't think there's a situation where I'm like, oh, one of you is more at fault. You're both at fault. You're both equally at fault, right? You're both making, like, pretty serious mistakes that prevent you from being able to win this fight. All right. I'm going to end there. Hopefully this is helpful.